There were once 25 tin soldiers, all brothers, for they all came from one old tin spoon. Shoulder arms, eyes front, that's how they were. And they wore splendid red tunics with blue trousers. The very first thing they ever heard when the lid was taken off the box in which they were lying was, "Tin soldiers!" It was a little boy who shouted this. He had been given them for his birthday, and now he was putting them up on the table. Each soldier was the very image of the other, except for one, who was a little bit different. He had only one leg, because he was the last to be made, and there wasn't enough tin to go round. Still, there he stood, as firmly on his one leg as the others on their two. And as it happened, he's the soldier this story is all about. There were a lot of other toys on the table where the tin soldiers had been put up, but the one you noticed first was a beautiful castle. Through its tiny windows, you could see right into the rooms. In front of it were some small trees standing round a little mirror, which was supposed to represent a lake, with waxed swans reflected in it as they swam. Everything was very pretty, and yet the prettiest of all was a little lady who was standing at the open door of the castle. She was wearing a skirt of the clearest muslin and a narrow blue ribbon draped over her shoulder with a glittering spangle in the middle. The little lady was holding both her arms stretched above her head. You see, she was a dancer, and besides, she had kicked one of her legs so high in the air that the tin soldier couldn't make out where it was, and imagined she had only one leg, like himself. "That's the wife for me," he thought to himself. "But she's so grand. She lives in a castle. I've only got a box, and there are 25 of us to that. It's no place for her. All the same,